It's late night in Dallas, Texas. I've been here, I don't know, about a month, and it's been one of those life changing experiences, right? You know, when it's all said and done, it was a decision that I made. You know, I decided that Baton Rouge didn't have nothing for me. I had created a bunch of fake ass friends, obviously, right? Let me tell you a little story. When these motherfuckers met me, I had a fat ass crib, 3 cars. I knew that at that point I felt like I was a slave to the shit that I owned. I was having health issues and it was all stress related. You know, it was like right after COVID that I decided that, you know, working with somebody else just wasn't gonna work for me. I was gonna do whatever it took to not go back to the 8 to 5, 8 to 6, 5 days a week, 6 days a week grind. Now, I guess the American dream is a big house and a nice car and a wife and kids. But that ain't the American dream for the average black person, right? Because most black people, you know, they not they're not married. Shit just don't work, right? Black women, they egos, black men, and their egos, and I don't know. Is it insecurities on the part of men? Is it insecurities on the part of women? It's really hard to say, right? I just know that buy a Corvette and you'll get a lot of attention. Buy a Corvette and you'll make some fake friends, right? Do they like you or do they like the car? I kind of found out they liked the car. They didn't like me. It was the car, right? The car was fun, you know, going around having fun, partying in the Corvette. You know, I did it and, I had to do it. You have to experience shit. I got a lot of friends who crazy about the car, and when I had the opportunity to buy one, I bought it. The only reason I got rid of the damn thing is because, it was older Corvette and shit started to break. And it's gonna cost your arm and leg to fix the motherfucker. I had a Cadillac. It's a nice ass Cadillac. But it came from Chicago. And when the shit started to break, I couldn't afford to fix the motherfucker. And I had a GMC truck, GMC Sierra. Expensive truck. And I guess when you down south, that's the truck that everybody wants. So I had the opportunity to buy it and I bought it. And I couldn't afford it. I mean, a whole lot of people bought that truck and they couldn't afford it. It was right after, amidst COVID. And the car industry was in all kind of issues. So they was financing everybody. You walked in that motherfucker, you had good credit. They was gonna give you the car. I mean, based on how much money I made and based on how much my bills were, there's no way in the hell I could afford it. But they gave it to me anyway, you know. So I took it. And I drove it for a couple of years and then eventually they took it because I hadn't paid no bills on that motherfucker. So I ain't surprised they took the damn thing. I could do it all over again. I probably would have kept the Cadillac. I always had a pay for a car. But like I said, the heat was out in that motherfucker. Shit was breaking. It was rusty because it came from Chicago. I know I wasn't going to be able to fix it. So no big deal, you know. So now I'm trying to rebuild myself. Rebuild myself again. This ain't the first time I rebuilt myself. If you know my story, when the last recession, depression hit. I think it was probably like 2005. Nope, it was probably like more like 2009 or 10. And everybody lost their jobs and the country went into a depression. And I lost everything I had. And then I rebuilt it. It didn't take long, probably like 5 years, working hard, and rebuilt myself. And I think I rebuilt myself to a point where people grew to expect that out of me. And I realized that it was not who I wanted to be. As successful as it looked on the outside, it was literally killing me on the inside, right? I was having all kind of health issues and shit. No big deal. So I'm walking right now, late at night in Dallas, Texas. And I'm just reminiscing on my life. You know, to know me is to know that if you ask me, I really didn't expect to live this long. You get to a point in your life where I'm damn near 60 and 5-10% of my friends are dead. And some of them led a heck of a lot nicer life than I did because I was always kind of wild ass dude. But, just based on my family genes, it appears that I'm going to be around for a while, God willing, and then rebuild myself again, right? All you can do is keep on trying, keep on hoping, stay away from fake, material ass friends. And I had a guy tell me back in Chicago, I don't know, I might have been like in my 20s, and he had had a fall. And we were at my house. Well, actually, we were at my mom's house. My mom had a real nice house. She wasn't living there. I was living there by myself. And he said, what you gonna find, if you lose material shit, you're gonna lose material friends. And I think I kind of did the shit on purpose. I wanted to see who was my real friends and who were my material friends. And you motherfuckers turned out to be all material friends. It's no big deal. Lesson learned.